For once, others thought the day 2 of the Arise Ghana demonstration would not see the day of light, following how chaotic it turned out on the first day. However, this was the clear message from the Communications Director of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, Sami Jemfi, urging the demonstrators to remain calm and peaceful.
Baby, I was a fan of leading. I want to be a demonstration.
The walk began from the Elwak Sports Stadium through to the Lands Commission, Ghana Post, Department of Parks and Gardens in Cantonment, the Christ the Ken Parish Hall, the Jubilee House, and then continued through to the Liberation Road and to the Finance Ministry and further to the Parliament House. The Arise Ghana demonstration is an amalgamation of civil societies, political parties, professional bodies, pressure groups and various associations, including transport operators. Headquarters, popularly known as Kayayes, the aged, were all present.
Father say, Yayamabo, Yatisigaso, so comedy. Ghana for Mutu Abamami, me ba, Bibia solid. Says Awaba, and watch it, and to mean Tonam, and to mean Toshi. Yakwa, a sorry cry, and to mean Fashinko. This I got on the cry and talk. Intimate Comac and Mimbaka, maybe some Muska, or Munibi. Intimate here, Mrs. Apia Water.
How old are you?
I'm 70.
70.
Miss Amiewa. Me and Anamu co school. Yes, free education. 3 days now. I'm a bassier. One more bassier. I say, who to Adriania? Molekiswa and Suendi. Eh? Bibia Boyadi. Who for her, so Granny Boyadi. In Pacho.
Ultimately free Elwak, Eba.
And I want him. Miss Yakra. Jamestown. Obe papa one what you say Yambuano. Yabuano so about power obe boy and so. One boy and so. Namana oka say obey in Yamai. Or try and throw one to me and get tree. And my
Okatam say.
Then Okase obesi wholesale my obwa.
Obesi
wholesale. One to me and see wholesale no. Oyesa my Juma no so obwa. Nipa ba kumpa anye Juma. Omo kwa 7 years and 6 years ni.
تكنا العرب فابو تكنا العرب فما نما مامي دما بزلا so تيجي دا تبين يتسمع بنزرقو كرا أزام 5 سلا أكو تودا بنزرقو ده زوجار كرا تجوار مي so أمي كلا عرب أكو توجوا زوجاره تسمع كاني تسمع ما كاني تبين يارب تسمع.
Demonstrating simply because of the hardship in the economy. Fuel prices, no jobs for the youth. So that nowadays, the youth are engaging themselves in illegal things such as weed smoking, armed robbery, and etc. So many things. That's why we are demonstrating.
Okay. And so, now, what do you expect at the end of it all?
We expect the government to do something about it. The government should reduce the fuel prices. The government should make things comfortable for everyone. We are all Ghanaians.
We are saying this demonstration affects even with the chiefs of the people. We represent the traditional people. We are saying that you cannot continue to make fuel prices go so high. We are saying that you cannot continue to declassify Achimota forest so that people can take advantage of it, sell it to themselves, and then start building on it. We are also saying that the prices of goods and services in this country are expensive. We are saying that the dollarization of the economy is too much. You can't buy anything in Ghana that will not be quoted in dollars.
Although the demonstration was largely aimed at calling on the government to reduce fuel prices, scrap the E-levy and solve the country's economic hardship by creating more jobs and improve lives, others, such as this man, simply joined the demonstration to express his displeasure he encountered in the entire process to retrieve his missing Ghana card.
We didn't say, me Ghana card ahira, me ko police station, ko J forms, me ko J forms no, we Jimmy Henry Ghana, I was majo, and another crew, how do you call it? Any say, oh yes, Henry Ghana, Ye ji 100 Ghana ni ye chere me say me nko adenta na me de me nko je me card me ko adenta ye chere me say me nko golf house me go golf house ya sa chere me say me mbra work so assume me won kwada 5 o me nje we na me nati we ewo card no ho nko
international say to you no Ghana card international demonstrate
because my year me then
Musician Rex Oman, Deputy NDC General Secretary Peter Okono, former PNC Chairman Bernard Mona, Communications Director of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, Sami Jemfi, and some leading members of the Arise Ghana demonstration highlighted various issues as challenges or reasons for protesting.
Today, the police have decided not to be infested by the violent nature of Akufo-Addo. They are conducting themselves more professionally and everything is going on well. You understand? So if the police decided yesterday to behave as professional as they are doing today, we will not have any problems.
Okay.
So today, see, we have come to pass in the front of the Flagstaff House. Did you say anything untoward? We told them that we are a peaceful people. We told them that we are a peaceful people. And because we agree that we are a peaceful people, we will conduct our protests within the ambience of peace and non-violence.
Does that mean that if yesterday the police would have allowed you to use the particular ring road, nothing of that sort would have happened?
Nothing would have happened. They just were unnecessarily harsh. They wanted to show muzzle that they have given them weapons, so they wanted to try on us to test their efficacy on how to use weapons. But that was extremely unfortunate.
We said the country has become there. It's almost ungovernable now. What is going on is not acceptable. We are hungry. The people are suffering. There's no money to buy petrol. The petrol prices just keep going higher and higher. And even as we are suffering, there's so much corruption going on. There are so many scandals. People are just playing with the money that belongs to the people of Ghana.
I think the police have learned lessons from yesterday. The IGP sat down and realized that he deceived the people of Ghana yesterday. And so today he decided, together with his men, to behave. And here we are. Nothing is stopping the voices of the people of Ghana from being heard. We are speaking against corruption. We are speaking against the inability of that big house to account to the people of Ghana. And today, the voices of the people have been heard. And look, these people that you see, including myself, who is a journalist, we are only asking that the basic needs of the people are provided. We need water, we need electricity, we need schools. We do not need a situation where school feeding caterers are not paid for months. We do not need a situation where the youth are unemployed.
No, you see, the police by law has no right to detect route for any demonstrator. They went to court. No, but they went to court. Okay. We went for self-execution. Okay. I wonder why the media is not working on that. We went for self-execution. Okay. So the order by the High Court was no more in existence because there was a self-execution on that. But the police said no.
At the same time that the court has ruled?
Yeah, the court ruled early in the afternoon. Yeah. We went to appeals court to take self-execution. Okay. That document is available. The police was served. Okay. Why didn't they abide by that ruling? Okay. But they decided to do their own thing. Why? Because Nanado says they should do that. And that's what they did, exactly what they did. But I'm not surprised, because that is the attitude of Akufo-Addo. Okay. I've worked with him before and I know who he is. So we are here to protest, we are here to speak to Ghanaians, we are here to speak to Akufo-Addo, to the conscience of the president, that's if he has one.
Okay. We have come back very stronger and we'll continue coming. We'll continue coming. We'll continue coming. Our demands are going to be sustained. Because why? We are Ghanaians, and Ghanaians, our spirit is to fight, and we'll continue fighting till the right thing is done. We are saying that things are difficult. We are unable to afford 3 square meals a day. People are struggling. The youth are unemployed. Now they have turned into betting. They have turned into all manner of social vices. People are struggling. The government must fix the problem. The promises they made us, it's not the promises they are seeing. As you see, 3 years now, even our gutters, our storm drains have not been deserted. So look at what is happening to us with flood. This is a government that is being insensitive, that is being clueless, that is being careless, and they must be dealt with.
It looks like all our state resources have been mortgaged. All the different funds have been mortgaged. The most very dangerous thing is even this obnoxious Agyapa deal. It is a criminal deal. How do you mortgage our national resources mineral resources to just go and take 500 million to come and spend it today and give it in perpetuity. Show us who you are dealing with, you say no. These are one but few of issues that we are advocating against, that the theft must stop.
Okay. Now, one would also argue that Rexoma is noted for music. Rexoma, one time a president of Gambro. So one would also ask, what is the relationship between music and then politics, and especially a demonstration today?
Rexoma was first and foremost a Ghanaian before he became a musician.
The people of Ghana have prevailed over the tyrants of the country. We have prevailed over dictatorship. We have prevailed over intimidation because we are suffering. We are tired. Enough is enough. We want government to manage the economy well. We are dying. We can't afford fuel. Yentimi ntomo, yentimi nto anwa, yentimi nto bayre, yentimi nto gare. Ghana for bread, yentimi nto ya bola tax, yentimi nto ya COVID levy, yentimi nto ya E-levy. Ye bread dodo. Na nadu nyi esla ni free ho. Only special petroleum tax in free ho. Only price stabilization recovery net that petrol soon in free ho. Ontete nyema so ni yan high. Sanitation levy edap petrol so bola tax only free ho. Agyapa no onjem tinton time because corona doso.
The peaceful demonstration first presented their petition to the Finance Ministry, where the two deputies, Dr. John Kumar and Abna Osei Asare, received the petition on behalf of the Finance Minister, Ken Oforiatta. These were some of the messages in the petition presented by Bernard Mona.
Electronic transfer levy that is imposing more hardship on the people of Ghana, siphoning their capital, and above all, confiscating our savings. 2, that the ministry should take urgent steps to ensure that inflation is brought down to the barest minimum so as to allow the poor with little income to be able to afford basic commodities. 3, that you should do everything possible to arrest the deteriorating currency, which is now among the worst in the world. 4, that what you have christened Agyapa, which you intend to reintroduce to Parliament, we describe it as Agyabone, that it should not be introduced into Parliament.
The next point of presentation was at the Parliament House, where in the absence of the Speaker, Right Honourable Alban Sumani Bagben, majority and minority leaders, Oseche Mensah Bonsu and Haruna Idrisu, respectively received the petition and assured that Parliament would deliberate on some of the issues.
When the petroleum-related taxes, I know, for instance, the United States through President Biden have momentarily suspended petroleum-related taxes. We would consider it within the general context of the challenges of the Ghanaian economy. What's important is for us to preserve the peace of the country, the stability of the country, our democracy, even as we protest, which is legitimately guaranteed for every Ghanaian to manifest such protest when you are not happy. So we should commend the peacefulness of it.
We've noted the concerns that you've raised, including matters relating to taxes, the reclassification of lands, matters relating to Songo, unemployment, inflation, the depreciation of the city, matters relating to National Cathedral, petroleum prices, and other taxes, including in particular sanitation tax. The stability and viability of this nation should be the overall objective of all of us. So we appreciate the point that you have made. We'll take it into the chambers and ponder seriously over them, and consider how best to address them. So we thank you for bringing the concerns, the petition to us, and let us assure you that your representatives would not turn our backs on you and that we will deal with the matters just so that we'll reposition the country.
So it's all over at the end of 2 days of complete exercise of demonstrating against fuel price increment, demonstrating against the obnoxious E-levy imposition by Parliament. At the end of it all, the Arise Ghana demonstration has actually been docked at the Parliament House. The leadership of Parliament actually came to meet the leadership of this Arise Ghana group, and then they have actually listened to the petition that they have, and also they have actually given their words that Parliament would actually deliberate over this particular petition that they have actually submitted to them and its various issues in them. Notable among these particular issues are issues of high fuel prices, where we saw the executive secretary of the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Ghana in the person of Dr. Amwa Kopek, Dr. Amwa, at least highlighting some of the challenges and the likeliness if government do not act speedily on at least resolving some of these particular issues, particularly on fuel price hikes. It's been 2 solid good days of protesting. Day 1 was a bit muddy and violence, but then day 2 has generally been peaceful from Elwak through to this particular point in time. Reporting for TV Africa News, my name is Christopher Atitso. This has been a live coverage of Arise Ghana demonstration, Parliament, Accra.